So hello everyone, I hope all of you are doing well. Now here we have few problems on percentage. They are very simple. It says 6 1 by 4% of what number is 375. This fellow of what number is an unknown value. Since this is an unknown value, so this number should be taken as x. Okay, so let us mention this as let the number be x. Let the number be x. Now 6 1 by 4% of x is 375. 6 1 by 4% of x is equal to 375. Now it became very easy. Now we don't have any problem. Now 6 1 by 4%, 6 1 by 4, this can be written as 25 by 4. Since percent is over here, I had already mentioned it that whenever percentage is there, so it will come in the denominator, okay, of the value x is equal to 375. Now we need to solve this. How? Let's see how to solve this. So my dear, 25, why not to cancel this? 25 4 times, 25 1 times, 25 4 times. So I am going to get 1 by 16 of x. Here I'll get 1 by 16 of x is equal to 375. Therefore, when we transpose it, x will be equal to 375 multiplied by 16. Why? Because the denominator will move to the numerator on the other side. This will give you a value 6000. So this is your required number which they were asking. Okay. The next one we have the same thing. 0.2% of a number is 5. Again the problem of a number. Which number? Which number? So this number will be x. Okay. Now let us write the same thing in our own style. 0.2% of x will be equal to 5. This is what they have given us. Now 0.2 can be written as 2 by 10. So let me write it once again so that there is no confusion at all while solving it, isn't it? We shouldn't have any confusion. Now since percentage is there, I had already mentioned it, the same thing, 2 by 10, but a percent hai yahan pe. So this will be 100 over here. In the denominator 100 will be multiplied of the value x will be equal to 5. Now once you have done this, okay, let's cancel also. So when we cancel it, see, 2 1 times 2 5 times. So I am going to get 1 by 500 of x is equal to 5. 1 by 500 of x is equal to 5. Now when we transpose it, so the value of x will be equal to 5. The denominator will be multiplied over here on the other side. When we transpose it, so the division changes to multiplication. So 500 was in division with x, to us taraf jaake it will be multiplied by 500, which will yield or which will give you 2500, which is the required number they are asking. one more sum we have, this similar sum. This similar sum we have 30 is 16 by 3% of a number. So once again, as soon as you see that of a number means what? Of a x. Of x. Okay, so I am going to mention this one. Let the number be x. So let the number be x. Chaliye. So let the number be x. I have written it. I know the number. Now 30 is 16 by 3% of a number. मतलब 16 by 3 by 3% of a number x is equal to 30. This is what they want to say. So 16 by 3 can be written as 50 by 3. 16 3s are 48 plus 2. 50 by 3% of x is equal to 30. Now when percent is over here, I had already mentioned it in the previous sum that you need to multiply the denominator by 100, because percentage means out of 100. So out of 100, where will 100 go? It will go in the denominator, is equal to 30. Okay, why not to cancel here? Okay, 51 times and 52 times. So I am going to get 1 by 6 of x. 1 by 6 of x is equal to 30. So this 6 will move that side, since 6 is in division with x. Therefore x will be equal to 30 multiplied by 6 is equal to 180, which they were asking, or which was hidden of a number, isn't it? Now let's move on to the next one. The money spent on the repairs of a house was 1% of its value. 1% of its value. If the repair costs rupees 5,000, means this 1% of the value of the house is rupees 5,000. So find the cost of the house. I do not know what is the cost of the house. So what I am going to keep this as, let the cost of the house be rupees x. Okay, let's quickly mention it. Let the cost of the house be x. Now since the cost of the house is x, so 1% of its value is equal to 5,000. Therefore according to the question, we have 1% of the cost of the house is equal to rupees 5,000. You know, 1% means 1 by 100 of x is equal to 5,000. Therefore, my dear, x will be equal to 5,000 multiplied by 100 will give you how much? Will give you 5 lakh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will give you 5 lakh, isn't it? Or you can say rupees 5 lakh. Done? Next we have number 9, and here in number 9 they say that in a school, they are talking about in a school, out of 300 students. Every time I keep on mentioning that whenever they talk about the students, it means both the number of boys and girls. So students means the number here, students means the number of girls and the number of boys is equal to 300. So here we have 70% are girls, means among this 300 students, 70% are girls and 30% are boys. Okay, so what we are going to mention is 70% are girls, okay, and 30% are boys. Let's find the value separately. So 70% of 300 students. So of 300 students will give you 210 girls are there, while the number of boys is 30% of 300, means we have 90 boys are there. If 30 girls leave, means when 30 girls leave, number of girls remaining will be equal to how much? 210 minus 30 is equal to 180 girls will be left. What are they asking? They are asking what is the new percentage of girls. So new percentage of girls in the school means number of remaining girls by total number of children into 100. So new percentage will be equal to number of girls by total means total new children, new number of children, because previously the number of children were 300. Now 30 of the girls left. So when 30 girls left, this means the new number of children will be equal to how much? Will be equal to this 180 plus 90. 180 plus 90. So new percentage will be equal to number of girls is equal to 180, while the number of new children in the school is equal to 180 plus 90 will be equal to 270. So when we find the percentage, it will give you how much? 9 3 times 9 2 times will be equal to 200 by 3. Yes, percentage, or 66 2 by 3%. Please convert this and you will get 66 2 by 3 percentage as your final solution. Clear? I hope everything is loud and clear. Okay. Next we have two more sums, that is 10 and 11. Kumar buys a transistor. When you are talking about a transistor, it means we are talking about the radio that we generally use it. So Kumar buys a transistor for rupees 960. This is the cost of the transistor. Now he pays only 12.5% cash money. He gives only 12% cash money. Okay, and the rest he agrees to pay in 12 equal monthly installment. So let us start. Let the price. We know the price. We know the price of transistor. Okay, transistor is equal to rupees 900. So how much he pays? he pays 12.5%. 12.5% of 900. 12.5% of 900 means 25 by 2%, again 100 of 900. So how much he pays? Let me see how much he pays. So he pays, it's not 900, it's 960, my dear, 960. There was always, we have some trouble, okay, due to some light problems. It gets cancelled, and once again we have 5 times and 5 2 times. Very good. Now 2 4 2 times 4 is 16 is equal to 5 into 24 will give you how much? 5 into 24 will give you 120 rupees. So he pays this much. So remaining is how much? Remaining amount will be equal to 900 minus 120. Is out of 900 he pays 120. So remaining amount is equal to 840 rupees. Now 840 rupees, whatever is left, he will be paying in 12 equal monthly installment. Means every month he will pay, every month for 12 months he will pay a small amount, isn't it? It is a kind of loan, you can say. Therefore each installment will be equal to 840 divided by 12. So 840 divided by 12 will give you rupees 70. So he will be paying rupees 70 every month for 12 months. Okay? Come to the last one. Very simple. An ore contains 20% zinc. So 20% zinc. What does this mean? This means in 1 kg also the percentage of zinc will be 20%. And even if you take 45 kg, or even if you take 100 kg also, so the amount of zinc will be, percentage of zinc will be 20%. Clear? How many kg of ore will be required? How many kg of ore will be required to get 45 kg of zinc? So let the quantity of ore be x kg. So as I said that in 1 kg also the amount of zinc will be 20%, and in x kg also it will be 20%. So 20% of this x kg should give you 45 kg of zinc. 20% of x kg should give you 45 kg of zinc. Okay? Therefore, x will be equal to 45 times 100 divided by 20. 25 times, which will give you how much? 45 into 5 will give you 225 kg. Okay, so here you people should understand that when they are talking about 20% zinc, this means that in 1 kg it will give you 20%, 100 kg also 20% zinc will be there. In x kg 20% zinc will be there, and the amount of zinc that you get, it should be 45 kg. Therefore, on solving it, you got 225 kg, and this was our end of exercise 8b. Exercise 8b, we shall be starting very soon exercise 8C. Thank you.